Hello everyone, my name is Vaibhav Savant. I'm the coordinator for LIGO India's Education and Public Outreach. And the LIGO India Education and Public Outreach team is colloquially known as LIEP or LIPO. I'm based at the Inter-University Center for Astronomy and Astrophysics in Pune. And we will take a quick look at the different activities of LIGO India EPO. So LIGO India is an upcoming gravitational wave observatory, which will be located in the Maharashtra state in the Hingoli district, which you can see here in the orange triangle. This will comprise of two 4-kilometer long arms, which stretch across for 4 kilometers each, and they are perpendicular to each other. So as you know, India is a land of contrasts, and we see two pictures here of the LIGO India site, and you can see the complete transformation that takes place when the monsoons come in, and then the summers, you find the landscape completely barren with the golden yellow grass there. So just like we have a contrast in the landscape, we also have very contrasting socioeconomic conditions in India. So you see in the urban area, students have facilities and access to facilities which are one of the latest AV facilities and learning facilities, whereas in the rural parts of India, which are like the ones surrounding the LIGO India Observatory, the classroom, a very basic thing as a classroom can be a shady spot under a tree, like you see here, and you need to cross a river or a rivulet to just get to the school. If you are lucky, you get a school with a room and a roof over your head. So very contrasting environments. And LIGO India tries to cater to the different challenges that this faces, particularly during the pandemic for outreach and education. So the first initiative we have is the GW at Home with LIGO India, which are a set of live online lecture series that ran from 1st April to 20th August 2020. They were in 2 parts, and these comprised of 33 live talks by GW science experts in different subdomains of the GW research. So they talked about GW science, GW detectors, engineering, the R&D, the analysis of gravitational wave data, and they catered to all the levels from basic through to intermediate and advanced as well. And this was the first online GW lecture series, which was telecast after the lockdown started on our LIPO's YouTube channel. And you can see the posters here for some of the talks that took place. We conducted the Gravitational Wave Science Communicators Workshop of the GWSCP 2021. This took place from 25th of January to 14th February in 2021. And we had a total of 102 participants who were comprising of students and college teachers and educators interested in GW science. So this was open to participants from India and particularly undergraduate to postgraduate students and educators from colleges. And the program was in 2 parts. So there were the part 1 catered to GW science, which was taught by experts in this field, and the second part, the participants were exposed to science, communication, and the other soft skills which are necessary for education and public outreach activities. After the end of the workshop, the participants had the opportunity to collaborate with the LIPO team, and they are actively working, some of them, based on their interests and developing different forms of art for regular outreach on LIGO India social media, and the website with the online blog, which we'll talk about as well. So the part one consisted of GW Science. So these were 8 live talks, and just like the GW at Home talks, these were also followed by the live question and answer session, which allowed students and participants to interact with our speakers. So the topics that were covered were right from the basics of understanding gravitational waves. So the general theory of relativity, special theory of relativity, black holes, what gravitational waves are, how they're produced, and what are the sources of gravitational waves, what are the different gravitational wave instrumentation. So there were 2 talks on this, one on the observatory, the LIGO detector itself, and the different challenges in building it, the different engineering challenges. And then another one was on detecting gravitational waves, so different analysis techniques and challenges presented by gravitational wave detection. There were also talk on the LIGO India project itself, of how it would enhance the global network of gravitational wave observatories in detecting gravitational waves, and precisely detecting where they come from which part of the sky they come to us from. Another on the EM counterparts and follow-up observation of gravitational waves, where we also heard from Professor Varun from IIT Bombay about the Daksha mission and the Gloria mission as well. Then we also had a talk on the future gravitational wave detectors and the opportunities which LIGO India would bring with it. The part 2 was of for science communication and the different soft skills associated with it. So these were 5 live talks, again with the same nature, followed by question answer session. These were very interactive talks, and some of the topics that were covered included science communication, the basics, why we need it, how it's done, what are the do's and don'ts of science communication, how you would present effectively in academia, how do you do science communication in vernacular or local languages, science blogging, illustrations, to tell people in a very simple way how science can be communicated. So you can see after each of these talks, the participants were given assignments. Some of the samples which you can see here. You can also see one of the Psi art that has been developed by the participants who are now working very actively with LiPo. This shows gravitational lensing here. Then we have a pop-up comic book which talks about 2 school friends, Leela and Gopu, who stay around the observatory, and this depicts the environment and the landscape and the socioeconomic conditions that are present at the actual LIGO India site. And these students talk about gravitational waves and about this observatory coming up in their neighborhood. And as you turn pages of this book, which is in the local language here, which is Marathi in this region, you can also look at the different gravitational waves, and you actually get to visit the LIGO detector through the different pop-ups that come up. Gravity Matters blog, an online blog on GW Science and Allied Fields, was launched on the 14th September 2020 by LIGO India EPO. And this was on the occasion of the 5th anniversary of the first detection of gravitational waves, the GW150914 signal. So this is an online blog which is mediated by students and which is for students. And it gives them the opportunity to connect with GW experts during the restrictions which are posed by the pandemic and even beyond. So the LIGO India Science Listening to the Cosmos podcast, Glorious Women in Astronomy, Sci Art. These are some of the different categories which come under the Gravity Matters blog. So the website is here. You can go and explore it there. We'll just take a quick look at some of the categories which come under the Gravity Matters blog. So we have LIGO India Science, which talks about the gravitational wave detection events and the underlying science underneath it. So we have these different blog posts, which I have put a sample of them here. So we can see about gravitational lensing. So this is the latest result that came out from the O3A observing run by LIGO and Virgo detectors. You can read about it on our website there by going to this category, LIGO India Science. So gravitational waves, a quick first glance. This article by Samanvay Mukherjee gives an introduction to gravitational waves. And there are many more other interesting articles which you can check out on our blog page. So one of the highlights is our podcast, which is called Listening to the Cosmos, which recently featured Karan Jani, a well-known LIGO astrophysicist, and also research faculty at Vanderbilt University. We have Debatri and Isobel, who talk about their work, their life, and their adventures in this podcast. Then we have Isabel from Virgo Collaboration, who talks about how mathematics can be applied to GW science. And we have Alexander here from Washington University, who tells us of what particle science we can actually get from observing gravitational waves. So these are GW scientists from across the globe, and you get to hear them from the comfort and the safety of your homes. Another category, which is to motivate young girls to take up gravitational wave science, is called the Glorious Women in Astronomy. And this features women scientists who are contributing to this exciting field of gravitational wave astronomy. So you can go and check out their conversations with LIGO India by visiting this category, Glorious Women in Astronomy. So on the occasion of the International Women's Day, LIGO India EPO's chair and Professor Debarati Chatterjee at IUCAA had also come up with an article on the women of LIGO India to bring to our GW enthusiasts in India to help them meet all the women that are working behind this mega science project in India. So I'll leave you to that. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them now. And you can get in touch with me on any of these email addresses. That's my personal ID. And you can connect to us on our social media. Our handle is at LIGO India on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And we are also present on SoundCloud and YouTube. And you can just search for LIGO India Education and Public Outreach to find us there. We invite you to collaborate with us and to follow us on our social media to stay updated with the latest in gravitational wave astronomy and LIGO India. Thank you.